La. Lili larila. Lili larila. Bom bom gini guzini. Bom bom gini guzini. Bombardiro crocodilo. Bombardiro crocodilo. Chimpanzini bananini. Wow wow wow.
Wow wow wow.
Bananini. Wow wow wow.
Brr brr patapim.
Tung 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 sahur.
Tung 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 sahur.
Sahur. Capu capu cappuccino assassino.
Capu capu cappuccino assassino. Damn! Yo, I might have no eyebrows, but you gotta like and subscribe to the video. See you. Also, no wonder that Korean players are so good. That was a Korean school. Did you see this? Did you see that? They are so ahead of us in brain root as well. If Faker was studying in this kind of school, of course he's a genius in League of Legends. And then there was one guy who was slipping. That was me. Cubs is lapping. That's a good sign. It's always a good sign when Cubs is lapping. Hansama looking handsome. Labrov is chewing on some gum. What does Ivan Ban mean? I think that means a first pick Maokai. Or a first pick Scanner. Talia is rising in prior in the LEC. I think it's correct. I believe. Oh, Skewmont. Guys, do you remember who played Mundo into Maokai in scrims? You do remember that, right? Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. For me, I'm wondering what else does BDS draft here? Nar. So they choose to blind pick Nar instead of picking any piece of the bot lane. I feel like BB can just counter pick here. I mean, honestly, I think I like Yone more than I like Yasuo. And the reason why I like Yone more than Yasuo is because Yasuo can block Maokai ult. Actually, Yasuo is really good here. I like Yasuo, yeah. There's not the best setup. Talia W is one of them. Talia ult technically can knock up 2 for setup, but oh, it's a doctor school. I wish I would. If I could restart my life, I would probably study to be a doctor. I think it's such a cool job and you can save people's lives. You're not that smart. What do you mean? I would easily be a doctor. Imagine you come to a hospital and you need an emergency surgery and I'm your doctor. Time to bend over, chat. Don't worry though. I'd have a face mask on, so you wouldn't know it's me. That would be the last sight you remember. Right here. This emote would be me. With all of these bans, I guess Nautilus makes sense. You wanna knock up for Yasuo and you wanna engage tool. I am wondering if Leona was better, but I suppose Nautilus has a knockup, so perhaps that's why you pick it. Ziggs Leona! I like the comp from BDS, they cooked a bit. Kai'Sa is the perfect answer to Ziggs, because you actually just destroy him later on in the game. I mean, okay, BDS have losing jungle matchup, losing top lane matchup, okay-ish bot lane matchup, but you probably lose after 6. And then mid matchup is just wave clear. I think BDS... If Tristana gets ahead, they have damage to kill Mundo. If Tristana doesn't get ahead, they don't have damage to kill Mundo. But all in all, I think, for example, the 3v3 early game, they can actually win because they should have enough. Like Leona, Maokai, Tristana is pretty strong 3v3 when you lose lane, right?
Manages to chunk out Caps' HP. Irrelevant. It's a possible dive here as BrokenBlade has got this cannon wave in underneath the tower. Skew1's gonna tank.
Also, a small thing when you make Gamba, whoever made Gamba, right? Wait, they're choking this dive! I think Bibi is gonna kill him. Wait! G2 yoinks that dive! They actually just yoinked that dive, and Caps is getting dove now. He's... Bro, BDS stepping up big time here. You see, this is what happens when Cubs is losing lane. He calls his buddies. He calls the Avengers. Got solo bolot. Labrov commit. Skew1 commit. Oh, this is 100% gonna be a fight here. Yugi is gonna go on Cubs and then he's gonna get Skew1 dead. Oh, the ins! Oh, Nuke! That was insane! This is something that a Korean Tristana would do. But this came from a European Tristana? Sheesh! You see, there's two types of people. The type of people who get hyped about a good play from Nuke, from Tristana. And then there's the type of people who are just gonna mega flame the person that died. Oh, Caps just got outplayed like that because he thought he could ult out of there? Yeah, Caps is so fucking washed. I can't believe how washed it's Caps. No, it's so cringe that Caps is so washed. Oh my god, man. No way, Skimmer is just gonna get out here. Well played, Skimon, well done.
It should be okay. I feel
Mundo always
BDS
has
is
still
a really
first
strong
buy.
start to the
Okay,
game, though, and Nuke
if Mundo goes hardstyle first this game,
for the fight
I
should
will
be
agree
double amplified.
I was the problem in Heretics. If Mundo does not go hardstyle first this game, you give 5 subs.
When they end up in a position where they have a losing bot lane, they start to swap their lanes very quickly around the map. Oh, we got the all-in, but Caps managed to avoid.
I think LeBron might be in trouble here. Look at the ult from the 1-3. Skumon is coming, but Skumon is a bit late here. Leona's still Ignite steals the kill.
Take his life. Skumon trying to turn it around, but no real follow-up from the rest of G2. Meanwhile, in the bottom,
Okay, I think BB might be dead here.
lands a house in the face of BB, and BB has
Flash
to rush
W.
away again. Irrelevant has a flash of his own.
Okay.
With the house
What is that HP regen? Where is it coming from? Huh? How the heck?
the chase.
Like,
Perturbed as to what might be coming his direction.
wait, Caps just ults away, no?
Grasp again, Nuke
Oh
just
no,
jumping
never mind,
forward.
he's tagged.
Caps is gonna get rooted up here. Seismic shot will get the knockback onto Nuke with the twisted
Oh
advantage.
no! 113 ult, like got the wrong way.
Bramble smash from 113. He
No! 113, no!
on 7 HP somehow.
No! Oh, but no! 113!
43 is where Caps walks away. Skumon
You know how there is a 369 and whenever he's inting he's a 3 and he's playing well he's a 9?
and Caps survives
So
on
113 is like 113 or like 013 or what? Oh yeah, we ganked Caps and it didn't work out, let's gank Caps again.
hovering here once again as Nuke jumps forward.
Oh
There's the
my
soul of play. LeBron is gonna get
god. Okay,
caught
Labrov
by
is gonna
Zenway.
die.
There for the follow-up with the aftershock. LeBron is quite tanky.
Actually-
for a while, but when it expires,
Oh.
he's not that tanky anymore.
Yeah, Mundo went hard still, I was the
To
problem.
sleep with the fishes by
I was in fact the problem. I feel like everybody is fanboying Caps, he has a lot of fans all over the world. Not only in LCK, but also as you can see in LEC he has many fans, a lot of people want to visit his lane.
113 coming in from the
Mundo
side.
is
Jumps
useless in this
once again.
situation.
Going in, Caps with twisted advance, the follow-up. They just have so much.
Look at Tristana, she's jumping 20 times.
You get away from
Okay, when I
the
said Mundo was
advance,
useless, I was just joking, he's mega broken.
Well, that's CC. Twisted advance forward onto Skumon. Gets the knockback with a Nature's Grasp. There's the Mega Inferno Bomb as well.
Like, look!
Cleanses and flashes and gets over the solar player.
Look at Mundo. He's tanky. Nope, he's not.
And now with the TP coming in from Broken Blade, Nuke's looking for more. Death charge on the tower. Killer Instinct in. Nuke went too deep, but did Broken Blade do the same? No!
The nuke just didn't take the whole game.
And he weaves his way through BDS. 2 kills.
You know, Ice is an AD carry from Korea. He just saw his Tristana jump into Nautilus under tier 2 tower, give up 800 gold to Kaisa, and probably he wants to catch the next fucking flight to Korea after witnessing his mid laner do that. But how possible these guys just can't stay clean? Did Irrelevant just get sold out?
But the problem is Drake's up now, right? Irrelevant's gonna run away. He's gonna hop on top of a minion, take a little bit of a taxi there. Death charge.
Whoa, that Q from Mundo did so much damage. Holy fuck, and the collapse here.
Shutdown goes over to LeBron.
Oh my god. I think if Irrelevant would have played to get Meganar over running away, that would have been much better. Like, he should play to get Mega as soon as possible. Need AP guys at this game, but they could, yeah.
Sometimes when a small thing happens,
Wait, what?
and Broken Blade goes in with the last breath. Nuke is dead. Things start to fall like dominoes was the end of my sentence, and it feels like that.
I don't get the flash from Broken Blade, but he gets Tristana without Tristana flashing. And Nuke is completely giving up the lead he had in this game.
He is still fully
He's
minionized
just
as
gone.
far as I can see. The Baron Mega Inferno Bomb's not going to take it.
Maybe try to kill
Skumon
Labrov
is
at
still-
least.
LeBron's going to sacrifice himself here, or can he flash across the wall to safety? Solar player hits 2, but it's Skumon.
I like that they are flashing in there.
Looking for Nature's Grasp goes down.
They can kill BB, I think.
Has that shield. Nuke
Oh
now looking to
no,
jump
G2
across
is
the
so
wall,
good
but
at peeling.
can't
They
close
stay together, they don't leave people behind. They don't leave people behind at G2 Esports, they play with their team.
through that Mundo. A little bit of trading happening.
Yeah, Tristana went Dominic, but they have Oblivion over Maokai. There's gonna be a fight. Nice ult by Leona. Look at BB, look at BB, look at BB, look at BB.
On the back foot immediately.
G2 is actually getting run down here. Skumon can tank this ult. Nice ult by Caps, actually. BB can now base in TP. The problem is that BDS use all of their ultimates and Nar has mini Nar. And Yasuo is gonna TP in with full HP. I think this can be problematic for them. They will be able to secure this dragon though. Skumon, I like, look at how weak Mundo is in this kind of... I mean, he just really needs to use his ult. Okay, he did. Skumon has to flash away. Sapling too strong. Broken Blade? This is it, guys. This is it. BDS is gonna clean them. BDS is gonna clean them. They can chase. I think they can kill Labro. They cannot kill LeBron. Caps has phase rush. I think he can run away. They only get 1 kill actually. Yeah, there's no clean teams in LEC. Don't expect this to. I think if they wanna fight this, they need Skumon a little bit more in front, using his ult earlier. Okay, a fight is incoming. Look at Caps. Caps? Wait! Wait, Ziggs is dead, but Hansama is gonna die as well. Isn't that losing? Oh, wait, huge Mega now, huge Mega now. Why are they flashing on Nautilus? That should be an Ashore. I feel like that was not worth it, guys. I think the debate by Caps was pretty genius, but I think Hansama jumping in there, I don't like that. AI is getting smarter, but it cannot outsmart me. There was a miscommunication there. Why did no one walk over Mundo passive? At this point, Maokai is 5 times the champ of Mundo, even though Mundo is tanky. Maokai provides so much more utility, vision in the brusher with saplings, and Tristana is hyper outscaling the G2 comp. So BDS can actually take this game. And Mundo. Second of all, at this point, everybody is level 18, so voice type just has value. Ice is getting caught. Labro, Paru is getting caught. Nobody's getting caught. Caps is really aggressive with this. That being said, it does look like it's gonna be a fight. And wait, look at G2, the G2 special. G2 is actually doing the G2 special. They are splitting up enemy team. They are gonna get this in. Oh my god, this is it. BD is gonna lose. This is all. They are now fighting with themselves. G2 is trying to end the game. Bro, it's all on Skumon now. 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 Okay, they got the dragon. Wait, they didn't lose the game yet. Doesn't BB and Caps lose this? I think BB... Hansama! Oh my god, BB is dead! Caps is dead, Hansama is dead! The 3 carries are dead! Labrov is dead! The last one! The Giga Chat! The Mundo! Is dead. Do you guys think G2 decided to make this play happen because they thought they can't 5v5, so they tried to make it a banger?
Are looking to smash down these towers as well and finish out this game.
Jankos was the problem. Where did that come from? I think they had to do this because they decided they can't 5v5 because at this point Tristana, Maokai, Narcomp is just... I mean, I feel like they could also pull the trigger on Tristana and try to kill her, right? You know, all flash on Trist. In the end, Nuke managed to not throw this game completely. It was close. Nuke almost threw this game. Anyway, BDS is locking in a teamfight draft, but I think G2 is already outplaying them because they mega outranged them. Ezreal has no threat against Victor. Xin Hui outranges both Victor and Xin and you have to go into Hui, which Hui likes. So unless Vi was open and nobody picked Vi, I think Skumon is gonna look for a game of Pantheon if he is allowed to. So I think they should ban Pantheon 4-5 if needed be. Rakan is a good one here. Yeah, Pantheon is a good one. I like it. I think the Ivan is fine. I think Pantheon is a big one. So they actually give Vi to Skumon if Skumon chooses to play Vi here. I do see Ice picking his champion on 4, right? And you are gonna be looking to last pick top laner. Zayaban, what the heck do you play now? Zeri? I like Zeri if you play Zeri. Ice can play Zeri. If not Zeri, then Sivir. But Sivir is a bit hard to against Alistar. But, you know. The problem is if you pick Zeri, this is 100% gonna be a Vi angle from... it's either a Vi angle or a Poppy angle. But most likely a Vi angle for G2. For me, what's interesting here is what is BB gonna play. I can see him picking Renekton. I can see him picking Ambessa. Yeah, Renekton and Ambessa, I think, are the 2 champions I can see BB playing. Vi and then Renekton and Ambessa. Yeah, it's a clock. You are talking about Poppy for BDS. Poppy loses lane against Renekton. Poppy is indeed good against Vi, but Poppy is not great against Alistar. Poppy is not good against Hui, and Poppy is really bad against Ezreal. So you're saying Poppy is great, but I think... Yeah, okay, I think Vizitsasi would play Poppy here, but I really don't think that overall Poppy was good in this game. I think Ornn is better, because Ornn actually gives you engage on the Hui. R doesn't get that dove easily. Yeah, but this one was no health and no flash. I think he's just one shot. Let's say if it was a Talia instead of a Huey, I think he's just dead. Anyway, BB buying a lot of space on the map for team G2. Like they spotted Xin Zhao because of everything that BB is doing. Parus. Okay, nice flash from Parus. Skewman has flash too now. I think they're out though, right? Skewman's dead. Caps might be having to flash away here. Nope. Well played by BDS. They are on the same page. Oh! That being said, they get a kill, but the top lane gap makes it so that even though with that kill, it's still a 300-400 gold lead for G2. Solo bolo. Okay. 11's buying a lot of time, but I don't think he's getting away from 3 people in his lane. Like Victor is trying to come, but okay, I like this play. Skimmer's gonna die. That's actually worth it. They don't lose the tower and they're gonna get grabbies. Yeah, well done. I mean, Nuke is playing out of his mind in the series, honestly. Like, he's matching the roams when he needs to be. I do think that BDS is scaling very well in this game, so as long as they don't make the game boom. Most of the gold is on Nuke though. If he dies, he's playing the tank build though. The tank build on the Victor. Rod of Ages. Favorite eyebrows again. No. Where is the win in that? Where the fuck is the win in that? Besides me looking like an idiot. Oh, nice flash by Skewmont. I think it's Skewmont. Ah! Oh, that W did not hit. Skewmont is actually gonna survive. Nuke is dead. He has no flash. That's it, guys. That's it. G2 has the early game they needed. If Zeri was with the team, they would have killed Skewmont and the fight would not be as one-sided. I think they can lose. Woo! Oh my god, that was scary. Hansama is dead. He's not dead. In fact, who is dead is the Xin. Yeah, they will get rolled over. They have no dead. Wait, BB! Wait, BB is dead! BB is dead! BB is dead! BB is dead! That's a huge shutdown. Parus. Parus actually just eat into his team with that ult. He's almost... Hey, yo! They had enough... Caps? What the fuck is Caps doing? He's just glitching or what? Hansama using double sounder spell. That's huge because they killed Broken Blade. And I'm not really sure if Broken Blade had a shutdown on him or not. PDS don't even need to fight next dragon. Because they have 3. They can just chill. Level's not that bad too. Quite even across the board besides jungle. But jungle is pain. You can't farm as jungler when you are playing from behind. Laners can stay. You know, the jungle fucking role sucks. Fuck jungle role. Fuck this role. Look at this game. 113 can't farm any camps because he's getting bullied. He's getting bullied by his laners. He's getting bullied by enemy laners. And Nuke is getting bullied by Labrov. And Labrov just ran it down. No, but seriously, what can you do when jungle play from behind? You can, like, every laner is getting all the farm. Every laner is still getting damage done from poke. And then you go into the lobby after the game and you're like, oh my god, jungle roll didn't do anything this game. Jungle job. Yeah, try playing jungle from behind, idiot. I feel like you should really give his item to Ice. They got a wombo combo. Wow, BDS! Wow, pulling the trigger. 113 stacking those Qs, flashing on Skewmon. The chain CC goes on to Skewmon. Skewmon gets one shot. 113 now is gonna get... Wow, they got outscaled. G2 got outscaled. G2 got officially outscaled. It's a 2-0. Wow, not unbelievable. Actually unbelievable.
BDS used this Baron buff well. They can begin to explode it in theirs. Now irrelevant. Knocked up by Skewmon.
Do they have the damage? Actually, what the heck? They have so much damage. Oh my god, what? Holy moly. Wow, they actually had so much damage there. Yeah, this is hard. This is not easy. This is not easy for neither team. Yeah, you can see BDS is gonna win a 5v5, right? But not if the 5v5 starts bad. But 113 is finding these knockups on the Hans Sama or on the Skumond or on the anybody else, and he's just 1v9ing. He's the flash in from him, the knockup, then the Rakan ER, everything. So clutch. Wait, don't tell me that BB is gonna end the game though. Skumond. Caps, what the fuck are you doing? That's an Elder, and that's a Nash too. I think the reason why Ezreal got caught there is because he was the most cocky. Right? You normally get the most cocky on Ezreal because you have a dash. But he did not think about the Xin Zhao flash Q. Look. You see 113 stack his Q, insta flash on Hansa. Okay, honestly, Hansa's position was fucking bad there. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, his position was for sure bad, yeah. Why is BB committing to split push? Because they think they don't win 5v5, so they're just trying to commit to split push to make sure that they have a win con, right? They're trying to split them up. Because at this point of the game, if it's 35 minutes in the game, one team doesn't have an Orb and one team doesn't have a Renekton. The team with the Renekton is always happy, because Renekton is so freaking useless at this point of the game compared to an Orb or a Victor. So if Renekton can keep one guy in his lane, he's so happy. Finally, they are doing something. Oh, Hans Sama is dead. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, Elder is bugged. Oh, the Elder just timed out, I guess. That was weird. That looked like Elder was supposed to kill him, but then it didn't.
Super creeps that G2 has relieves a lot of pressure for BDS in the map, and actually they may just immediately turn into Broken Blade.
Okay, BB needs to TP out instantly after this wave. Nah, he's dead. There's no counterplay. He's just dead. There's no objective though, and he got the waves. It's not that bad. Like, unironically, I think Xin Zhao should get the skill. I mean, okay, at this point.
To the ground. Paris going in with the quickness as 113 continues to chase. Meanwhile, G2 are pushing through bot and through mid. BDS don't have a wave here. And G2 have a window to try and take some more away from BDS. The inhibitor tower
How is Croc so tanky? And how is Cap so low? Yeah, I don't think there's anybody from G2 who can really step up right now and win the game, you know. Ezreal is not a champion that wins you the fight at this point. Neither is Croc. I think Vi just can't play, like he has no target to ult. You are not gonna ult Parus. You are not gonna ult Irrelevant. You are definitely not ulting Nuke and Ice because they both have stopwatch. And then you don't really wanna ult 113 unless he's overextended. And then there's what, Hui? I think Hui is great, don't get me wrong, but I don't think Hui is like a 1v9. Like, Hui is OP when you have control, but when you don't have control, the champ loses so much of its value. If this was a Korean team, would the game still be going? Possible. But you know, the big thing is that the way BDS won the last two fights, right, was 113 flashing in with a knockup. Currently 113 has no flash because he flashed on BB to kill him before, which also means that they need to find a different way to engage, which also means that perhaps maybe this time BDS can actually lose a fight. Oh, 113 is taking too much free damage, it's not good. I understand he's stacking his skill, but he's too much free damage. Imagine how OP would be a blue buff or a red buff at this point, right? 5-man red buff, 5-man blue buff, so big in these fights.
Skumond going for that flank was spotted on a ward. BDS should know the G2 jungler is around.
Okay, guys. They're just going. They're going into Labrov and onto Hans. Wait. That's gonna be a stopwatch from Nuke. But is this fightable? Look at Zeri, look at Zeri. Wait! G2! Oh, but Ice is still hitting. Ice flashed in, but didn't get a kill. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this stopwatch is a bit troll in this game. On Ice. I think he needs BT. Or at least he should sell static shiv and buy a useful item. This game is wild indeed, yes.
Turns on towards Labrov here.
I mean, 113 just tries to turn on Labrov, right? But look at Nuke. Labrov flash Qs on Nuke, stuns him, W's him inside of the team. Well stopwatch, but he's way too deep. He just dies. Skimon commits the ult there. And then I feel like Labrov should just not go back in. Wait, what is happening? Something happened? Wait, Nuke looked tilted. He looks so tilted. They got mid in here out of it. We are starting. Okay, Skimon is dead. They're just doing Elder. I really think Zeri should sell Static Shiv and buy something else. Wait, but G2 is getting Nash. G2 is getting Nash. G2 is getting Nash. That's a good trade for G2. Anders, they die here. Look at Caps. He's half HP. Has flash. I mean, can they run away? Can they recall? Wait, why is BDS going mid instead of chasing them? What is going on in this game? That's gonna be a tower. Are they gonna stick around for an Inky? They're not staying for an Inky, they're staying for the game. They are trying to get top Inky, then they are probably gonna base and go bot.
Then honestly, I think you just reset and look to try and play through this bottom side as BDS. Oh, this next wave is coming in. They want to play on these waves, but I think it does get a little precarious. You still have the Elder Dragon, but
they are trying to end. I don't think they can. The power-up Nash minions, they're just too tanky. So your wave dies before you have time to really do anything. And look at the top wave. I think they should just go bot. There's no reason not to. Just get the bot tower. I understand you have 6 items, but there's still some people that can use more items.
2 more, maybe 3 waves, depending on.
I don't think I've watched time thing, Tina.
BDS trying to catch 2 waves at once does mean the top wave will push in.
They flash in, but this time, did he kill Hans though? Hans is dead, Hans is dead, Skimon is dead as well. I think that might be the game. I think that is definitely gonna be the game, right? Oh, glorious evolution! Holy fuck, this ult is massive. Damn! Wait, Caps? Wait, Caps? Caps?
The super minions pushing in. Nuke is low, but
1-1-3. Ultimately, he's carrying this game. Caps 1v3, Caps. He needs to somehow kill Nuke. He's trying to kill Nuke, but there is 2 tanks in front. BDS just 2-0'd our G2 Esports.